So I'm getting ready to go on an overnighter this coming Saturday night, and I've thought that I would put out everything on the table and just show you what I'm bringing. And it is a fair amount of stuff for just one overnight. A lot of this stuff, some of it's necessity, some of it's unnecessary comfort items, such as the large folding chair that I have. It is large because I cannot safely fit into the standard small 225-pound folding chairs that are normally on sale everywhere you see. So this one accommodates 300 pounds, which I'm not 300 pounds, but at least I won't break it. So all of this stuff, which I'll go through in a second, will be fitting, other than the chair, obviously, will be going into this 70-liter, I believe, Algonquin Outfitter pack. This pack has no internal or external frame. It's solely meant for canoe portaging. It is water resistant. Nothing's waterproof because it's open, but it is water resistant, and for canoeing and canoe portaging, it does the trick. It's a decent pack, but it's rather large, and for any type of hiking or camping that you want to go any type of distance with, it's not suited for that. And I do need something a little smaller, 40-liter, 50-liter maybe, and I'll be getting something sometime this year, hopefully. So to start off, my 2 to 3 man tent. It's just like a lot of this stuff, it's just a Canadian Tire tent that I picked up 3 or 4 years ago. And last year I went on a little overnight trip, and it rained fairly heavily, and I had used this backpacker's tarp 8x10, again Canadian Tire, as an additional fly for my tent, and it held up somewhat, but I wasn't entirely happy with it, so I bought one of those polyurethane tarps. I got one for an additional footprint, and then I have an additional fly, along with some extra pegs and some awning poles to make it a little higher off the ground. In behind that is my Coleman sleeping bag, rated for 10 degrees Celsius. It's going to be put to the test this weekend, because the temperature overnight this weekend is to get down to either 5 or 7 degrees Celsius, so we'll have to see how that works. My inflatable sleeping mat, 1/2 inch thick. It's alright for one night. Anything longer than that, my back tends to get relatively sore. I am old and out of shape, so I'm working on getting something a little thicker, probably a Thermarest. That's what I'm actually gearing towards, is a Thermarest. Right behind that is my Mountain Equipment Co-op down pillow, and in there I have a pillowcase in there as well, and it can compress down even more if I need it to, which is great. In behind that is just my clothes bag. It's not even full, but it does the trick as well. It's mesh, so it'll air out. I don't require anything with any type of waterproof, so it'll do the trick. My camera, which I am trying out, not right now, I'm using my phone right now, but I'm doing a little comparison between the quality of the camera and the quality of my phone, and see which one's better suited. And beside that is the power pack for my phone. Just a bag of cordage, nylon rope, and there's twine and paracord in there, and then to that left of that is my Possibles bag. It has folding knife, extra water purification tablets, headlamp, flashlight, multi-tool, extra carabiners, things like that. It is rather large size. This is a 3-liter bag, I believe, and I will whittle it down a little over time once I figure out what I need and what I don't need. And then again, as I mentioned, my backpacker's tarp. Again, this is pretty much as low as it goes. I could probably compress it down a little more, but it's almost at its limit now. And they are calling for rain this weekend, so I thought I'd bring it just as an added, just in case. My sit pad or kneeling pad for over the fire or chopping wood or whatever, because I have terrible knees. I need something with a little bit of cushion. Just a cheap dollar store foam thing. Another vinyl poncho, again, Canadian Tire. This is actually my daughter's poncho, and since I destroyed mine last weekend and they are calling for rain this weekend, I thought I'd bring it just in case. Just a cozy. I plan on bringing a couple cans of beer this weekend for my overnighter, so keep it cold. Sorry. Bahco Laplander, great folding saw. Used it a couple times. Works like a charm. The axe is, again, Canadian Tire. It is brand new, never used it. Not sharp. Not sharp at all. I did try to sharpen it up a little bit yesterday, and we'll see how it goes. I wasn't going to actually bring it with me, but I do want to try it out. I want to try a couple cutting techniques that I haven't done before. I tend to stay away from axes. I'm more of a saw guy, but I thought I would try it and get into it and see what happens, see how well it performs. More than likely, if I like using it, I'll upgrade later this year and get something half decent. Below my food bag, which it's a 5-liter bag, but there's not a whole lot in there, only because I am only going for an overnighter. I have my grill that Rick had helped me make, and I will show more of that in a future video. I've got my stainless steel water container for boiling water, my Nalgene nested into a GSI stainless steel cup, folding handles. I just got this from Sojourns on the weekend, and I think it'll work well. I do have a plastic mug that you'd see in a previous video, and it does the trick, but the handle doesn't fold in, and it's narrower, so you can't nest it in anything, and it takes up a lot of room. So having this nest actually helps out a lot. And inside the stainless steel cup, I have a spoon and a bandana and some cleaning implements. My Sawyer Mini that I just got last week, haven't tried it yet, so I'm going to be trying it out this weekend, and I'm looking forward to doing that. I do have a larger 10-liter gravity fed system, Catadyne I think it's called, that I bought a few years ago, and it works really well, but it's a little on the large side for just one person, especially for an overnighter. Fire kit and fire steel, some cheap gloves, and then just some Ziploc bags for garbage and toiletries and med kit. This rather large med kit has expanded in the past few years that I've had it. Again, it's a Canadian Tire job, and I've added things like extra fire implements, lighter cotton balls with petroleum jelly. There's other than the first aid, there's also my tweezers and some nail clippers, and my compass is in here as well, along with some medication, Tylenol and ibuprofen, and then some stomach and actually back medication as well, because I seem to be having a bit of a back issue recently, but plowing through it. So, having to get all of this minus the chair into this pack. Once I get it all in, it should fit. I shouldn't have a problem with it. I'll do a little video or take some pictures just to show you that yes, I got everything in and it does the trick. I apologize for the lighting and the shaky hand in the last several videos, but I don't own a tripod or a decent camera yet. I'm kind of getting hooked on this video making stuff, so I'm gonna have to delve more into it in future videos. But for now, tremendously looking forward to the overnighter this coming weekend, and I will do more videos going to a brand new campsite that I've scouted out a couple videos ago that I'm gonna set up, and we'll walk through the process of doing that for the overnighter Saturday into Sunday. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for future.